Hey guys, um, been having windows put in all morning, so it's been kind of and still a mess around here. Blinds have to be rehung, curtains, but I can't do it by myself. I just can't. I have to have my brother help me. Let me say good morning to Remy, or good afternoon, Debbie Luhu, Bailey Vex, Lisa 54. Lisa, I'm gonna make you a mod. Oh, you are a mod. Okay. Because most of my mods, Debbie's a mod. Okay, Jamie. Hey, Black Slate. Gingerlock's mom. Hey, Ems, stick around. I got something to tell you. Um, remember, Ems, when I was talking about the two, like, not really knots, but like how my neck was like swollen on both sides? Remember a long time ago? And you told me that it could have something to do with my thyroid to get it checked. Well, every doctor I've talked to has just kind of poked around on it and said, well, it's not hard or anything like that. So, no big deal. Just deal with it. So, I went for my scans yesterday. Hey, Carol C. Um, and hey, Anita. Uh, my CEA levels were normal, which is good. Usually, a high CEA level means that you have cancer in your body. Hey, Gingerlock's mom. So that was good. My white blood count was good. But because of this sudden major weight gain and the fact that I'm always tired, and he, of all doctors that I've asked about these things on the side of my neck, I got a full blood CB, what do you call it? The whole kit and caboodle. Uh, he decided to test my thyroid, which all he did was add to, they had already taken, hey, K Love, Carol C, they had already taken blood, Bailey Vex, did I say that? So he just added it to the test. Yeah, right, Debbie. I agree. And it does come back that my cortisol and something else, I don't know what it's called, two different hormones. Yes, me too, a blank slate. Me too. But it did come back that they're messed up, so he's going to probably send me to an endocrinologist. Is that right? A thyroid doctor. How about we put it that way? Uh, TS TSH. Yes. So they came back low. Now I'm not sure what that means because I just got the results in my when I looked in the portal today. It's most likely T4. I have the same issue. Yes, Remy, one of those. What's that? T4. Well, either way, do you have to take medicine, Heather? Because he noticed, and this is a new oncologist. So just by looking at my records, he noticed the weight gain and how quickly it's come on. And it's not just COVID, okay? Yeah, I'm sure I put on weight just like everybody else did during COVID. I just seen mine yesterday. The truth, I have nodules on my thyroid. Wow, flower lady, isn't that a coinkydink? I don't know if I have nodules. I have nodules on my lungs, but they always watch those. That's what I'm thinking, Ems. You take thyroid medicine. I hope those nodules are just not a big deal, flower lady. Because, like I said, I have a couple nodules on my left lung, and it has improved your life 100%. Heather, I am so glad to hear that because I literally stay exhausted. I mean, I can run the sweeper and feel like I need to take a nap. So I was glad that this new doctor listened to me. The nodules are your new friends. I don't know about that. But as far as the cancer goes, it looked good. Like I said, my numbers came back normal. I'm very happy about that. As far as the thyroid goes, whatever it is, I'm sure it can be treated. Yeah, just keep an eye on them, flower lady. And like I said, they're going to send me to one of those thyroid doctors. Do I take B12? No. Well, I started taking, no, I don't take B12. I started taking vitamin D during the pandemic, but so that's good news. As far as I'm concerned, that's good news because I just really don't want to deal with cancer. Your mom had to have a nodule taken off. No cancer, just nodules. Yeah, they've been keeping an eye on mine for yeah, good Lord, we're getting old talking about thyroids and other elements. I know, Remy. I hit 50 and it went downhill. But it is what it is. What's the alternative? But I did want to. Here's my good news. My husband had his scan and got the results yesterday. Clean scan, no new growth, doesn't have to go back for 3 months. Congratulations to Mr. M's. That's fantastic. Thank you, Michelle. That is fantastic. Tell Mr. M's we're happy for him. 45 was the last time I felt okay. I hit 50 and started going downhill quick, but if I'd have known I was going to live this long, I'd have probably taken better care of myself. But again, I'm just glad that my biggest worry was the CEA markers, and they came back normal. They're always a little high for me because, well, I'm not, I do smoke and, I do bad things, but yay, give it up for Mr. M's. Because it's scary. It's scary. While you're waiting to get the word. Yeah, Debbie, I looked into that. The other autoimmune diseases. Like I said, I'm just going to wait until he contacts me. Thank you, Miss OMD, about seeing the whatever, the thyroid doctor. I'm not even going to try to say that word again. Bailey Vex says, congrats to everyone who is getting good news. Health is number one, definitely at this age. Good, Debbie. I'm glad. And I know how to get a hold of you too. So I'm glad I've got somebody to ask questions. I have one coming soon. See my main doc this next week. Blank slate. I wish you absolutely the best. I know how nerve wracking. Hey, Anna Rose. Hey, Kim. I know how nerve wracking it is when they come up on you. Now, this doctor wants to see me. Yes, Kim, that word. Endocrinologist. Yes. Grateful all in recovery. Yes. Yay, all. Hey, Pearls. Hey, Ruby Parajewels. You have a great day, too. So, I don't, without giving out too much information, because I really don't know too much information, but could we say a little prayer for JoJo? Dana, yes, I believe so. That's what the blood work showed. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I kind of do, but it's not my business to tell. But can we all just give out a little prayer to JoJo? And if anybody here talks to her, either by Discord or behind the scenes or anything like that, will you just let her know that we're all thinking of her, praying for her? And that's all really I can do. I mean, like I said, it's not my story to tell, so I'm not going to tell it. But oh, good, German lady. She was in a chat. So, well, German lady, if you see her, she keeps saying she's blocked here. I've looked everywhere. I don't see where she's blocked. Thank you, Humpty Dumpty. I had ovarian cancer. I was supposed to go back every year for a checkup, but I've never been back. Just letting nature be nature. Not everyone agrees with me. Mama Cat, that is absolutely your decision. I don't tell anybody, you hear Lolly. I don't tell anybody what to do with their health. Um, I know a lot of people don't like doctors, but once I had it, I wanted to I guess I'm one of these people, I can't sit around and not know. So, but, secondly, we'll move on. Prayers to JoJo. Secondly, I would like to send out an apology to, Miss Trimley because, I had no idea she was blocked here. I didn't block her. If I did, I have totally forgotten about it. So I would like to send out an apology because I did call her to my panel and she was unable to come. Now, let me explain the Trimley thing just a little bit, okay? Because when I talked about it before, I was ranting and I was upset and I was having a bad day. So Miss Trimley messaged me while I was at camp, wanting to know how I felt about the way that MGL was speaking on addiction. I I wasn't mean. I explained that I hadn't been watching, but I believe people know where I stand when it comes to addiction. I hate the word junkie. Everybody knows this. Laura knows it. She still uses the word. Nothing I can do about it. MGL knows this. She still uses it. Nothing I can do about it. I don't use that word. I don't believe people are junk just because they have an addiction problem. There are some junky people out there, but it's not just because of their addiction. Okay. I know Corey feels different. Corey made me a video. I heard. Uh, I thought you could still take a link if blocked. I don't know, Miss OMG. I thought so too, but hey, Cat's Rule. Have a good day, a blank slate. So I do owe her an apology because I had no idea she was blocked. But she sent me this email wanting to know where my outrage was. And I explained to her nicely that I hadn't watched it. I hadn't been watching anything. And she emailed me again. And I said something about, look, I'm clueless as to what you're talking about because I haven't been watching. And you would think at that point the emails would stop, but they didn't. They went on and on and on and got uglier and uglier and uglier as they went. And finally, I got ugly too. So I don't think I've not made it clear how I feel about the word junkie. I was on a call last night and someone used the word junkie. And I asked them, please don't do that. So there's that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done with the Miss Trimley thing. But obviously, Steph isn't. So I'm laying in bed last night. I'm watching BTS and Amanda Lynn. Hey Soul. They're Hey Hybrid. They're having a live. They're talking about frogs and childhood memories and actually what appeared to be a good, decent, clean live stream. And I thought, well, this is cool. I'll lay here and listen to them. I like to hear about people's childhood memories and catching frogs and lightning bugs and all of that. So I thought, okay, I'll lay here and listen to them. Well, lo and behold, who jumps on panel? Yep, you guessed it, Steph. And you want to guess how long it took before she brought my name up? Hey, Michelle P. Oh, I'd say about 5 minutes in. And she's upset because I read Miss Trimley's email out loud. Now that's got her really upset. But then I find out from Stellar by watching Stellar that BTS actually posted his email, actually showed it. So at this point, I'm thinking, wait a minute. I read, hey, brown eyed girl, I watched your makeup video the other day. I just was creeping. I wasn't. Hey, Amanda T. I was just lurking. I wasn't talking. But good job. Um, if you're not subbed up, go sub up to Brown Eyed Girl. She does makeup tutorials and she does cute little TikTok videos and stuff sometimes. And sometimes she has a little jab to throw at somebody, but not often. Um, so I'm getting ragged on for reading, hey, Stacey Marie, an email while, hey, Rep Ash, Republican Ash, I'm sorry. Um, while sitting on the panel, you got a new bathing suit. Oh, good Lord. I can't even think about getting in a bathing suit right now. Hey, Aaron. I watch Brown Eyed Girl too. Sometimes I don't talk. I just watch. I lurk. I probably should talk just to let her know I'm there. If nothing else, but hi. But so BTS has showed an email from Stellar. I read an email. So just as guilty, I'm assuming. So it looked like Steph was going to carry on about me for the rest of the night. So I just shut it off. Just shut it off. Didn't want to hear it. Didn't want, I enjoyed the first part of the stream when it was BTS and Amanda Lynn. Once Steph got up there, it just went to hell in a handbasket. Okay. But because Steph is the clipper of all clippers around here, I want to show people what they're supporting in case some people missed it. Okay. This, you know, this is what now I've been told that Steph is such a sweet girl and you just got to get to know her. Well, she's made it clear she doesn't want to get to know me. But this is what is being supported.
Don't fuck with Jimmy. I will fuck with whoever I want to. Okay? And if you want to have a conversation. You feel the wrath of Steph. And that means dick to me. Good. It's like, nothing. You like to feel dick, don't you? I am a gay wallaby. Oh. He's a friend. You ever want to have a serious conversation? What are you worried about? I'm not worried about nothing stuff. You have an avatar of a gay wallaby. This fag underneath me has an avatar of a gay wallaby. That tells me that both of you have Jimmy running through your mind nonstop. And you're the one triggered by it. I'm not triggered at all.
White power. Really, Steph? It is 2021. I don't know whose panel it's on. I don't go to those panels, but I was sent the clip. Let's say. So, white power, the F word. I'll say it once so you all know. Bye, brown eye girl. Faggot, faggot, faggot. And then there's another clip where it's retard, retard, retard. Now, one guy tries to tell her that she's drunk. But she insists, no, she's not. So here's her words. She says, so you saw me take a sip of wine and that means I'm drunk? Well, Steph, if I was you, yes, the R word got thrown around as well. If I was you, Steph, I would have claimed to be drunk. So this is the person that I've had so many people behind the scenes tell me, if you just got to know her. Well, I don't want to know her. Okay. I've never wanted to know her. All I've ever asked her to do is to leave me alone. And Ems, I don't know whose panel it is because I don't follow those people. Somebody in here might know whose panel it is. I would never sit through a panel like that. But now people can say, and they can say it, that they didn't hear it. So that's why there's no outrage. But isn't that what I tried to explain to Miss Tremley about the addiction jabs? Right, go back to 1950. But isn't that what I tried to do? With Miss Tremley, is to explain that I haven't seen those lives. And when I talked about Makeup Mobster putting that on her community post, I knew exactly what Makeup Mobster was doing. I pretty much assumed, even though I didn't hear it, that Laura had used those words. My whole point was Makeup Mobster took a beautiful filtered picture of Steph and put it next to a picture, hey Nanny, of Laura, who looked like she had just stepped out of a sauna or mowing her grass in 90-degree weather. That was my whole point on that. I knew the point that Makeup Mobster was trying to get across. I just didn't think it was very fair to put a made up, filtered picture of Steph against a picture of Laura where she has no makeup on, her hair is a wreck. Oh, it was on somebody named Polly, I think. Yeah, Krusty Polly or something. I don't know. I don't watch those guys. And there's a reason why I don't watch them guys, because I don't want to hear this kind of talk. But and people are going to come out and do live streams and say, well, we didn't hear it. Okay, well, that's all I was trying to get a point across to Miss Trimley was I didn't hear what she was wanting me to address. So I think everybody knows how I feel about labeling addicts as junkies and meth heads and this and that. Not everybody obviously agrees with me. But can we agree on the fact that using the F word, Steph, what about friends of yours that are gay? How do you think they took that? And to put the cherry on top, scream white power. Yes, I did, Lorraine. I sure did. And I made a live stream the very next day, apologizing from my heart to John Crimes and to the entire race. And I made it clear that I was out of character. I should have never said what I said. And what I was doing was trying to hurt one person, and I ended up hurting an entire race. Now, do you want to go back and listen to all of my uh live streams? Because I don't remember what it's called. Now, I know, Lorraine, that you're in here trying to defend what Steph said. And you can defend it by saying, but you did this. The difference is, I don't sit on panels every night talking like this. So then the topic of Lemonade comes up and her sending nudes. Wait a minute, Steph. Haven't you sent some nudes? Which I could care less. Send nudes all day long. Do your thing. Okay, Lorraine, and you're an angel. I've seen your videos. You're an absolute angel. Okay, Lorraine. And as far as passing around the nudes, I could care less. I don't care. Yes, I made a very sincere apology. I meant it because I was trying to hurt one individual, and in doing so, I hurt an entire race. It was disgusting. Came totally out of my character. And Steph did, Anita. And to this day, it's never happened again. I definitely don't do it. Lorraine wears Steph's skin. She's obsessed. Well, that's fine too, Lorelai. I don't care. But Steph really has no substantial ground to stand on and come at me. Hey, Samara. So there you go, folks. For all the ones that's told me that are friends with Steph, that have told me what a great person she is, I've known all along she's not. I mean, she's come at me since the day she come out of the gate. I've asked her 3, 4 times now to leave me alone, and she's made it clear that's never going to happen. And that's okay. If she feels the need to come at me on a daily basis, no, I'm not going to go backwards, Marianne. I'm not going to go backwards. And you're right, Michelle. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Not one person on here is perfect. But it's the repetitiveness of the panels that you go on. Oh, and yes, when she degraded Missy. when Missy's camera accidentally clicked on and she was changing shirts. That was a big joke, wasn't it, Steph? Big joke. So, Miss Trimley, again, I apologize to you because I had no idea that you were blocked. But I would think after the first email, when I said I hadn't seen what you were asking me to address, you would have stopped it. Then after the second one, hey, Jennifer Marie, when I again said I was clueless as to what you were talking about, you would have stopped. But you kept going on and on and on, and the emails kept getting nastier and nastier and nastier. No, she was blocked, Debbie. I went and looked up her channel and she was blocked. That's why I'm apologizing to her, because I called her to my panel and she couldn't obviously get on it because she's blocked. So that's why I'm making this apology to her, because I would never call her on my panel if I would have known she was blocked. Well, I don't think that was our biggest problem, Republican Ash. Um, I think you can take a link even if you're blocked. That's what I always thought too, Debbie. And she didn't have any problem emailing me throughout my live, but never once, I don't believe she emailed me to say, hey, unblock me. So again, like I said, I think I've made it very clear how I feel about people who talk about people with addiction and calling them junkies and such. I don't like it. I don't like it whether it's Laura, whether it's Marissa, whether I don't care who it is. Thank you, Angela. Hey, Sergeant Blackrock. I thought so too, Sergeant Blackrock. So now I've spoke on it. Not that anybody's going to listen to me, but now I've spoke on it. I absolutely do not agree with it. But I also saw what Makeup Mobster did. It wasn't the words, but when you take a beautiful filtered picture of Steph and put it beside a picture of Laura, where she looks like she just mowed her lawn in 100-degree heat, it's not quite fair. Not quite fair. So, where are you, Steph? Now, you might be blocked. I'm not sure. How are you going to answer for your disgusting behavior, your hypocrisy? You going to do a live and apologize? If she's on your panel, I will unsubscribe. Don't worry, she'll never be on my panel. Oh, I'm sure Fod will have a lot to say once Fod gets a hold of that clip. As well as Fod should. And everybody else. Isn't this Gay Pride Month? Isn't the month of June Gay Pride Month? Pretty sure it is. That's why I asked the other day for a moment of silence for those who lost their lives in the nightclub, The Pulse, in Orlando, Florida, just because of who they love. Hey, Johnny Cuddy. She drank a whole bottle of wine last night. Well, then her best bet is to get on panel and say she was drunk. Because when someone tried to point out that she was drunk, she said, just because you saw me take a drink of wine doesn't mean I'm drunk. Now, I had no problem admitting I'd had way too much to drink the night I went on Laura's panel and said the shit I said to John. But that doesn't excuse what I said. That doesn't make you don't know. No. I didn't see her on Stellars either. I'm sorry to hear that, Olivia, because it was a horrible, horrible situation that should have never happened. It was most certainly, in my opinion, a hate crime. Jonice, I drink plenty of water in the days after chemo. Yeah, Jonice, plenty of water the days before and the days after. Trust me, I learned the hard way about becoming dehydrated during chemotherapy. So, yes, Jonice, definitely stay hydrated. And I'll tell you another secret, Jonice. If you go to get your chemo and your white blood count is down too low and they'll want to give you a shot, as soon as they give you that shot, take Claritin. I know it sounds crazy, but take Claritin, like the allergy medicine, because that shot makes your bones hurt so bad. But I belong to this colon cancer group on Facebook, and after my first shot, I was like, I will never do that again. But if you don't do it, you can't have chemo. And they told me about taking Claritin. Totally agree, Corbin. Totally agree. Jonice, you don't have to go into it blindly because there's a lot of people on here who have been through what you're getting ready to go through. And girl, it's doable. I'm telling you. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's all Skittles and rainbows. But it's doable. And I know you can do it. And on the days you just feel like you can't. Oh yeah, rectal cancer. Yeah. And there's going to be days where you feel like I just can't do this anymore. Remember, you're in charge. You talk to your oncologist. They will adjust your chemotherapy. They will add medicines, take medicines away, whatever they have to do to get you through. however many sessions you're scheduled for. Mine was one every 12 days for 6 months, I think. So, and Jonice, if you have any questions or anything that we can help you with, hit up my email, hit up anybody that has gone through this, because I want to let you know that this is doable. So, I did it, and I did it totally alone, and it probably was best. Hey, Al Lurker. So you're going to have to start radiation first, Jonice, or are they just going to use chemo to try to shrink it? Or are they going to do radiation to shrink it? What is my email? Marianne, you have had my email for 100 years now. My email is in my about section on here too. But you got this, Jonice. I'm telling you. You got it, girl. Hello, Lurker. Mine was once every 21 days, made it much tolerable. You know what, Ems? I'm probably not telling it right, because I would do chemo one day, then I would wear the pump for 2 days for 48 hours. Then I would take the pump off and take it back to them, return it. And then I would have it after that would be 12 days in between that. So 13, 14, 15, 16. Shit, I don't know, Ems. But I did, like I said, the house is a mess. All new windows have been put in. Um, Curtains are all down. Blinds are all down. They're beautiful windows. But now I feel like the trim and everything needs painted. But I did want to come on here. I did want to apologize to Miss Trimley, because I really didn't know that she was blocked. Uh, and yeah, I did want to call out Steph, because, like I said, listening to Amanda Lynn and BTS last night, chill stream, talking about frogs and childhood memories and catching lightning bugs and what kind of jars they used to put them in. I love that. I love hearing the frogs on BTS's live streams, but I liked hearing it. Yeah, me and BTS probably aren't on the best terms. Yeah, me and Amanda Lynn probably aren't on the best terms, but it was a good, decent stream. And lo and behold, Steph comes up. And within 5 minutes, Steph starts blasting me. So I thought I'd return the favor, Steph. I think it's going to get to a point people are going to have to start pulling away from Steph. That happens sometimes, you support people, but then you can't support their behavior any longer, so you just have to pull away. Yes, Lisa 54. Prayers going up for all who is needing them. JoJo, reach out if you need me. I'm glad somebody, German lady, came in to say she saw her in a chat. So I'm glad German lady did that. She bullied everyone last night and was proud of it. I didn't watch. I got that little clip. I heard her start talking about me on BTS's. I turned it off. Then I got Hey Badger. Then I got the clip of what she said on that one panel, and that was enough for me. Point proven. Checkmate, Steph. Checkmate. I was enjoying Stellar until Steph came in. I left too close to bedtime for that. People need to stop allowing her to bully them. Exactly. Exactly. I agree, Mama Cat. I agree. Hey, Stewie. I know I like her. I know. She cannot leave my name out of her mouth. She is absolutely obsessed with me. And I guess from this point on, I'm just going to take it as a compliment because I don't know how else to take it. Miranda, Steph is the kind of person I want to reach through my phone and push her off her chair. You're so much more kinder than me, Randa. So much more kind. All right, guys. Like I said, my house is in total disarray. It's bugging the shit out of me. I'm wishing my brother would come home early so that we can rehang blinds or go get new curtains or do something because I'm sitting here in a house with no blinds, all open windows. And it's not like I live way out in the country with the frogs and the crickets. And I kind of feel naked. I kind of feel naked like, I don't know. But it'll be taken care of by tonight. So thank you, Ems, and congratulations to your husband and everybody else that's gotten good news on their health recently. And for those who are going to be, who's not doing really well, hang in there. No, Marianne, it's my brother's home. He just put windows throughout. Black Rocket went. No, I will not be forwarding any pictures, Miss OMG. It went good as far as the cancer goes. My CEA levels were normal, which is good because when they're high, that usually shows that you have cancer in your body. But I believe I'm having some thyroid problems that I feel confident that once they figure it out, I can take some medicine and maybe get back on the right track, start feeling better. So it's pretty nice here today. It's not real hot. I think it's like in the 80s. That's not real hot for here because usually it's in the 90s, and it will be back in the 90s by the time the weekend rolls around. So thank you, Mama Beth. So there you have it, guys. Hope you have a great day. Thank you all for your prayers, your thoughts, your messages. Keep Jonice and everybody else who's not having the best of days in your prayers. And I'll see you guys around the tube. Bye, guys.